13,000 in private. Actually, no, that's not it. Yeah. Gosh. Medical student owing 333,000 in private loans. I borrowed 119,000 for medical school starting in January of 2010. Over the course of 9 semesters, my loan ranged from 20,000 to 32,000 at 10% each, 10% interest each. Now I have almost 130,000 in interest, accrued in interest. I have stopped trying for residency because I am an older graduate, over 5 years. I went to a Caribbean medical school. I wasn't qualified for federal loans. My chances of paying my student loans without becoming a certified physician is very slim, slim to none. I am currently working in a non-clinical role, making $55 an hour. My private lender wants me to pay $1,000 every month. Yes, $16,000 every month, while I am only making 10,000 pre-tax. Hello, if you've not met, my name is Gospel Emira, and I help you find clarity in your goals and dreams, helping you to achieve far much more than you could ever thought achieving if you had done it all by yourself. So you consider it kind of like your own personal co-pilot, helping you as you grow your finances. Now, before I came on air, I got this message from somebody. Please help. They're a medical student, they are drowning in debt and they have no hope. And currently now, globally, everybody is going through something. Most people are pulling their hair out. They don't know what to do. You go to the shops, well, in some countries, in some towns, counties, even in the UK, shelves are empty. People are panicking. Businesses, they are thinking, what are they going to do? I even saw, I got what comments. I've been getting emails from people asking questions. What should they do? So if I'm looking down, it's because I want to read some of the emails. I'm not going to read all of them to you because we're going to be here for a long time. But I read one from somebody that shared, they were asking for help. And they were asking to find out about what they needed to do because they did not know if to carry on paying their debt or to now start saving because of the situation that is going on. They didn't know that. And on top of that, because of this virus, right, they are concerned about their spouse because their spouse has a long-term health condition. Now, all these people that keep going around buying hands, and I've been trying not to talk about this because this topic is quite, I'll say I'm quite passionate about this topic. And if I should start talking, I might start saying things that I might regret. But people are panicking, and the people that are panicking are the people that are healthy. In my opinion, majority of them are the ones that are healthy, and they're the ones that have the strength and the energy to drive to the shop and then pack everything that they can find in the shop. While the people that have got real serious situations, illnesses that are immunocompromised and really need it, they don't have the energy to start getting up and start trying to now shop around and buy all the stuff. These are the people that need it more than these people that are healthy and now taking everything, right? And so those that are really in need of it end up not having it. And besides, right, I'm even thinking to myself, is it that people don't wash their hands? Or actually they don't really, because I go out and I see and I'm constantly disgusted. You cover your mouth when you cough. No, no. Oh, you're being too picky. Oh, you're being too germaphobe. That's what they'll be telling you. Now they are the same. Anyway, let me not carry on. I come on here to now say that if you're going through situation, right, what is it that you can do? Responses that have been given to people, the emails that I've been getting is what I'm gonna share with you. I know this morning I did share just a quick thing that I just put together. I shared it and I thought I'd come in here and then talk about it. So now, you are in debt and you have been trying to pay off your debt. You have this side hustle that you're doing to earn extra money to now pay off that debt. But you're finding that your side hustle has stopped because the person maybe that you're working for has closed shop. They said, "Oh, we're not." That's another type of email I got. So I'm not making this up. They have 3 side hustle gone. They're not gonna be able to make the income that they've been making for the next few weeks. They don't know when the manager will ask them to come back. The situation is real. So that kind of person now, what are they going to do? If you were following the method that I was talking about to save for emergency, right? You have your $1,000 or £1,000 emergency saved up, and you put your debt from the smallest to the biggest amount, and now you'll be tackling it step by step. Remember, I've said pay the minimum for all of them, but then shove money into the most smallest one and then carry on like that. Now, in this situation that you don't have extra income to put it, carry on paying the minimum payment. Carry on making the minimum payment towards your debt. And now, any extra money that you get, start saving them up, because we don't know how long this is going to last, but it's going to end very soon. Now one's for sure. So start saving and saving, but make sure you're still making your minimum payment. If you're fortunate that you still have your work, your side hustle, your business is still going well, right? If you're lucky that that's still happening for you, carry on paying your debt off, just as you've been doing, right? This time you can start to save. Maybe you've got 3 side hustles, and perhaps we're using all 3 to now pay off the debt. Maybe you should consider using one that, oh, this one will be for me saving, piling cash up, and you're paying the rest. Okay? That's something that you can do, especially if like you don't know where your next income is going to be, or if you're going to lose your side hustle or whatever. As long as you still have your side hustle now and things are going okay, pile up money and be saving, because you don't know when that side hustle will go. I got a message from somebody that had all these events that they are even canceling, right? Left, right, and center, right? That's another thing. Like, that's why I love what I do and the way I've set up my business to be run virtually anywhere in the world. I just need internet, and that is it. Virtual meeting is a thing. You just get your people to a link. Now, even Zoom, oh my God, Zoom now are now reaching out to schools because schools are closing right, left, and center. Especially, I've not heard of any school being closed yet in where I live, right? So maybe now is a good time for you to think about your business. If your business is mainly brick and mortar, now can you think about how you can make it to be a bit virtual for situations like this? Can it be virtual? So the first point that I was going to say is, I've said it already, is stockpile your money, stockpile and save, 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 save. Okay. Now, I'm going to encourage you not to panic. God hasn't given us a spirit of fear. No, He hasn't. He hasn't given us a spirit of fear, but He has given us a spirit of sound mind. So therefore, make use of that spirit of sound mind. Make good use of it. Second thing is, don't go around buying unnecessary stuff. Now it's not the time for you to start buying unnecessary things. Buying 500 tissue rolls is not gonna. I mean, I don't understand what people are using the tissue rolls for. Is it to blow their nose? I don't get it. How are you gonna need like 500 rolls of tissue roll? Why? Why? I don't know. Seeing people fighting like illiterate. Oop, there is me trying not to make noise, right? So that's one thing again. Do not go spending your money on unnecessary stuff. No, now is not the time to start doing all that stuff. It's not the time. I put a video about what you need to do. I've said carry on making minimal payments on your debt. Stop buying unnecessary stuff. Stockpile your cash. Save, save, save. Because you don't know how long this is gonna last. And this, like I mentioned, if you're brick and mortar, maybe now is a good time for you to look, think about your business. If you have been, if your business has been virtual, well, good for you. So now, how can you now get more people to you? Or maybe you're like, oh, I don't know how to make my business flow. I'm not good on camera. I'm shy because maybe you've not been doing any videoing, right? You've not been reaching out or stuff like that. Well, now is a good time. I still left a lot of information about going live, about using the internet, Facebook and all that in the group. So I encourage you to go and look through them and look through them. Some of them, they'll still be relevant, especially like platforms like BeLive.tv is something that you can use. If you don't have that in your business now, I don't know what you're waiting for, really. You can add that to your business and start doing things virtually. This is a classic sign. I mean, those of us that have been doing live everything, many people are reaching out and saying, show me how to do this, show me how to do that. And quite happily show you how to do it. If you've got one of this, I need to stand now. If you've got one of this, you're golden. You just put it online and then start talking. Right. So this is normally what we call the level one when we're talking about live streaming. So just on your phone, it's called a level one. Then you go to the next one, level two, level three, level four. There are four levels. Level four is like studio production, like the type you see in the news. What I'm using now is like the level 3. If you have a third party platform like BeLive.tv and you just get the free option and you start, you might be saying, oh, I'm camera shy. I'm the most shyest person that you ever meet, and then I am an introvert. And if if not, this time, this situation that is going on is really golden for me. I'm like, let me just enjoy my life. Because the fact that I don't have to go out, I'm waiting for them to say, oh, the UK is being shut down, it's quarantine. That would be the best time of my life. Because I don't have to go out. I can I can do my business here without seeing anybody face to face and catching all their germs and everything else. So for me, this is not a problem. This is actually a good thing for me. I don't have to struggle to go out. I was actually pleased when I got a phone call yesterday from an appointment that I was to do. I was to go into London for that appointment. And they called me and said, oh, Gotu, because of the coronavirus, your appointment is gonna be a telephone appointment. I was like, well, it's still a dark ages sort of appointment, but I'm down with it. If you're gonna call me and I'll be in my house chilling and you're speaking to me, that's fine. I'm waiting for them to up level themselves. And I say, oh, we can start doing it via Zoom or Skype. Yeah, that would be fine. Absolutely fine. But up until then, I'm not gonna complain about them being 2005. I mean, why are you calling me? It's what I anyway. Let's not go there. But it's okay. Everybody now, step by step, they'll be getting there. They'll start step by step. And people that might say, oh, I thrive over seeing people and being around people. That's good. Good for you. Thrive over doing that. Still be meeting and all that stuff. So perfectly fine. But some of us that are born introverts and shy, this is golden season for us. And I'm going to make good use of it while it lasts. So going for all this networking thing, well, I haven't gone for networking thing for years. And even when I went the other time, it was just too exhausting. I needed to recuperate for a whole week. So I say all this to say, number one, this too shall pass. The big deal that has been going around and the hysteria that has been going around and people coming out and saying stuff, this too shall pass. And be careful with what you read and what you hear and things. Just be super careful. Drama breeds drama. Fear breeds fear. Switch off your TV. Switch up your radio and just do you. Focus on you. If you're stressed about money and you need to talk to somebody, I've put in the description my link for you to schedule an appointment to talk 15 minutes. I'm available. I've had to now create time slots for people that need support, extra support. That's one thing you could do. Another thing is if you're like, no, I'm not going to call, I'm going to DIY it myself. That's fine. One thing you could do, like I said, if you've got your £1,000 all saved up, very good, well done. And now you're in the process of paying your debt and things like that. But you're thinking, oh, should I start saving? Carry on paying your minimum payment and start saving because you don't know how long this is going to last, right? If you've lost your job, if you're not going to work because they've reduced your hour and they've said you should all go home and work from home or whatever else whatever, right? Whatever extra money you're getting, start saving it, saving it, saving it. But make sure you're paying your minimum payment. If your work, like somebody said to me, a client had scheduled, like, what is it, a photo shoot with a photographer. And the client went and then asked for their money back. The photographer said, "No, fam, I don't have your money and there's no refund." You're going to be having situations like that. Your customers coming for refund on certain things if you're in a particular industry. How are you going to cater for that? How are you going to deal with that? Or even maybe you try to buy stuff and your supplies are coming from China and all that place, and it's not reaching you. You're not getting your supplies, so therefore you can't sell anything and make any money. The situation right now we're not seeing what is going to happen, but around October is when I'm feeling, maybe it might even be earlier, I'm feeling that we'll start to see the results of all these things that have happened. So what should you do now? If your business is not in the positive, well, look around your house and see what you can sell and things like that for you to now start focusing on how you get yourself out of the red into the positive. I do have a course where I work with small business owners on how they can grow their business and not be broke.com and still remain in the positive. When you hear a new business closing after the first, they don't even reach year 5 of their business, there's a reason. It's lack of cash flow and management of cash flow, really. So I've stayed here too long. I have another thing I need to go for. So I want to encourage you that take this time to organize your finances. Take this time to organize your business finances, your personal finance. If you're like, Gospel, what are you chatting about? I'm golden. Awesome. Maybe you should also use this time to see how you can better yourself some more. I don't want to go into the talk of investment and, oh my goodness, my stocks and all that. No, I'm not going to talk about that. Let's not talk about that. Because to me, with investing is the same thing. Keep your eyes on your goal. If you're investing, you should not even be thinking about withdrawing your money in the first 5 years, in my opinion. You should leave that to chill. And again, it's up to you if you choose to not take your money out of the stock market. But that would be a less than smart move for you to do. Until next time, I'm wishing you ongoing success and do not panic. If you need to talk to somebody, I'm offering a 15-minute consultation for us to talk and see how you can get clarity on where you are at right now and have peace of mind. So take care of yourself and try not to let fear engross you and paralyze you to do nothing. Because that's what fear does. So got the steps. Now take charge and it's going to be okay. This too shall pass until next time to your ongoing success.